In the heart of the Zambezi Valley, the mighty river that had sustained life for generations had dwindled to a mere trickle. The land was parched, crops had withered, and desperation was etched on the faces of the villagers. Under the ancient baobab tree, the villagers gathered, their traditional attire vibrant against the backdrop of desolation. Gogo Chipo, the village's wise elder, stood before them, her voice resonant with the weight of tradition and hope. "My children," she began, "our ancestors have always revered Nyaminyami, the river god who protects us and ensures the river's bountiful flow. But now, he sleeps, and we must awaken his mercy." Among the villagers was Tendai, a young and determined fisherman. His family had relied on the river for generations, and he felt a deep connection to its waters. Inspired by his grandmother's stories and the desperation of his people, Tendai vowed to seek out Nyaminyami and bring back the river's blessing. After the gathering, Tendai approached Gogo Chipo. "Grandmother," he said, "I will find Nyaminyami and ask for his help." Gogo Chipo looked at him with pride and concern. "It is a dangerous journey, Tendai," she warned, "but I see the courage in your heart." She handed him a sacred amulet, intricately carved with symbols representing the river and its divine guardian. "This will protect and guide you on your journey." With the amulet in hand, Tendai set off at dawn, determined to save his village. Tendai's journey was fraught with peril. He navigated through dense forests, where wild animals lurked, and crossed treacherous rapids that threatened to overturn his small canoe. The eerie silence of the wilderness was occasionally broken by the distant roar of unseen creatures and the rustling of leaves. One evening, as he set up camp by a small clearing, an old man appeared from the shadows. His eyes twinkled with ancient wisdom. "You seek Nyaminyami," the old man said, "but first, you must prove your worthiness." The old man revealed himself to be an ancient guardian of the river, sent by Nyaminyami to test Tendai's courage and sincerity. Tendai had to solve riddles, overcome illusions, and demonstrate his unwavering faith in the river god. "Answer this," the old man began. "What can run but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, has a bed but never sleeps?" Tendai thought for a moment and replied, "The river." The old man nodded approvingly. "You are wise, young one, but your journey is not yet over." Tendai faced more challenges, each one testing his resolve and bringing him closer to understanding the true nature of his quest. After many trials, Tendai reached the heart of the river. The water shimmered with an otherworldly light as he knelt at the river's edge, holding the amulet high. He closed his eyes and prayed, pouring his heart out to Nyaminyami, pleading for his village. The river began to churn, and from its depths, Nyaminyami emerged. The river god was a magnificent and awe-inspiring creature, with shimmering scales that reflected the light and an aura of immense power. Tendai trembled but stood firm, speaking from his heart about the plight of his people and his deep respect for the river and its guardian. Nyaminyami listened, his eyes piercing through Tendai's soul. "You have shown courage and sincerity," the river god finally said. "I will bless the river once more." With a wave of Nyaminyami's tail, the river began to flow abundantly, its waters sparkling under the sun. Tendai felt a surge of relief and gratitude as the river god disappeared back into the depths. When Tendai returned to the village, he was greeted as a hero. The villagers rejoiced as the river flowed full and vibrant once more, bringing life back to the land. Lush fields of crops grew, and the fish returned to the waters. The village held a grand feast to celebrate the renewal of the river and honor both Tendai and Nyaminyami. Under the starlit sky, the villagers danced and sang, their traditional attire vibrant and joyous. Tendai, with the amulet around his neck, looked out at his people, knowing that the spirit of Nyaminyami would always watch over them. Through his journey, Tendai had not only saved his village but also rekindled the ancient bond between the people and the river god, ensuring that the legend of Nyaminyami would live on for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos, also click on the like button and drop a comment.